Good afternoon to those who listen. It's June 1st, 2025, 12:35 p.m. Is this Planet X going behind past the sun?
Put this into motion, full speed.
What is that?
See that?
There's another planet down here, down here.
And when you slow this thing down, see,
but look at this thing. It's huge for one.
It has definition on it. It has details on it that don't change. They stay the same. Notice the dark areas, the dark regions on
this. Is Dabu 7.
It never moves. It keeps its pattern there the whole time, even though it gets a little darker as it approaches this region here behind the disk. For sure, it's a mystery. For sure, it's absolutely massive. And again, lens flares and everything can be ruled out as this thing is passing behind the disk, or the black disk that's hiding the sun. Very interesting.
Notice down here too.
Look, the sun seems to be reacting a bit too as well. Notice the light on the bottom as it comes into frame. It gives off flares on the bottom that seems to shift and go into motion, as this does and then exits.
Interesting.
I've seen a lot of things out there. I even have video of a massive, darker, blacked out object feeding off the sun. We've caught it several years ago.
Right now we're in a G4.
And now we have this. So
Geostorm. Started out with a G4, went to a G3, and we're back to a G4.
Anything involving space.
So very strange. So all the activity we had an M just a little while ago. Nothing, it's finally calming down, but we've had a huge level 2 proton flux. And that went down, but look, it's going back up again. Let's check the 1 day. It's going back up. Let's see, 6 hours. Might be leveling out. And then over here we got, we were in a G1, the yellow. Both of the reds are G4s, and that orange is a G3. And we're supposed to be having a continued G4 for tomorrow too. So we'll see if anything happens. We had 4 6.0 or greater earthquakes yesterday. Nothing big today, but we'll see if anything happens. I haven't seen any power outages or internet or cell phone outages yet, but remember, we're still in this storm. They thought the density was going to be a lot more than it was, but it was only half of what they expected it to be. But the level is still high, but the density wasn't as strong as they originally thought it was going to be. Praise God, I actually got to go to church, and I made it through the whole service. But when I got out, though, I needed a nebulizer right away. I'm doing better. Still having breathing problems, but it's still a lot better. We got the DNRs going to the altar tomorrow, scrap metal place, and they're going to inspect, I guess, and tell him that he needs to do what he's supposed to do to minimize that dust, or they're going to shut him down. I live next to Bolt Motors, a used car lot, and they are constantly having to wash their cars because they have layers of dust on their cars. And I talked to the receptionist, and she says sometimes it's really bad. Talked to the manager of Burger King. I know one of the managers of Burger King, and she says the last few months, every morning she goes in, she can't breathe. So there's something else going on, and it's not just me. There's a lot of other people affected too. So hopefully they'll get it straightened out. I have the landlord is having a company come in, and they're cleaning out the ventilation system on Thursday, and that should make things a lot better too. So I think we're on the right track to getting things done. And then we'll see about with this lawyer. He told me he'd get back to me this week, and I gave him some evidence, all the videos and everything. And then I gave him another thing of evidence, and he said, Stephen, we don't need any more evidence. We got enough. So I'm hoping that he'll actually look into that. So I know a lot of times it seems like when we're trying to get help from other people, outside people that should be helping us with certain situations, they won't help. But we just pray that God will intercede and get the right people involved to correct things. So that's where I'm at right now, and hopefully we'll get things better in the coming week and then in the future, and then everything will be good here, and I won't have to worry about moving, at least not right away. We just signed a whole year's lease, but I did get an agreement from the landlord if my health continues to get worse or does not get better, if I have documentation that I can get out of the lease without any penalty. Same with my roommate, because he's been having a problem for the last week too. And he has asthma, but he doesn't have anywhere near as bad of problems as me, and he's having problems too. Lots of people are having problems, and I can probably get some more witness accounts, maybe even get a petition if I have to, but the DNR guy said, oh, you don't have to worry about all that. He goes, I'll take care of it. So we'll see what happens. Praise God, though. God's working, and things are getting done finally, and hopefully I'll start breathing again. Normal again. At least my normal. Thanks for watching. God bless.